Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Live from historic Fenway Park here in Boston, opening day baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaube. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with. So, almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Julio Urias. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
And we're back here at Fenway Park. And stepping in for Boston, Spencer Torkelson. And a pitch. That's a strike. 0-1. Kicks and fires. And takes low for ball 1.
No one out now. No one out.
And strike 2.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away. He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's a speed threat, Marcelo Meyer. That one's in there, 0-1.
Hey, we got one out here.
And a pitch. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Now a pop-up on the infield. Johnson makes the play, and there's 2 away. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Xander Bogaerts stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Trevor Story takes a ball here as he stands in now. The next offering misses, and now 2-0. Bogaerts off of first with 2 away. In the air out towards right center. And that's the inning. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Dickerson now. First pitch not close. Johnson. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher booth, and throwing the pitch.
Tristan Casas in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Got him. And there are 2 down.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
2 outs here, 2 outs here.
Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. Next offering is fouled back.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
The 1-2 stays alive. Next offering down in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Bangs off the wall, and the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away. Omar Narvaez at the plate. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Now that can happen when you're trying to dive out over the plate so you can control the outer half. Very difficult to get out of the way of good velocity in. You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Got him. 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Fenway Park as we go to the last of the 3rd. So stepping in for Boston, Spencer Torkelson. The other way, and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The 1-1. Line drive, base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands.
And base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Bases loaded, nobody out. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. Swings through that one.
Strike this guy out.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Fires to first on the run, and that is that. Red Sox leave them loaded. They trail here 1-0. Back here in Boston, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Tyler O'Neill.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the base.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. And now here is Omar Narvaez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. O'Neill on at first, nobody out. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Good eye right there.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Yeah, there's ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Laureano in the box now. Takes strike 1. First and second here, no outs. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Lifted in the air, right field. Vargas on the move. Makes the grab, Runner tagging for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away. Torkelson, the next to hit, takes ball one. Righty to the plate. Hard liner. Mullins makes the play. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 1-1.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
So digging in, Marcelo Meyer, 1 for 2. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
And a strike in there. Ball to strike. That one missed.
2-1 the count.
Here we go, guys.
On the ground to first. He steps on the bag. That ends the inning. Back now at Fenway. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the DH, Xander Bogaerts. That one the other way. And out number one on the grab. Here's Trevor Story now. Up the middle, Favre over to pick it up. On the run, throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Corey Dickerson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one misses in the dirt.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Now batting Tristan Casas.
Hey, now we got two.
2 outs. Strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that ends the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Tyler O'Neill. And there's a strike. On the ground, Favre handles the chance, and O'Neill is retired. Omar Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. And that's in there for strike 1. And the right-hander deals. And there's a ball. The wide to kick the pitch. And a count 1-2. The pitch. Line drive. Hauls it in. 2 away. Two outs. Base is empty. Laureano comes up to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
And he deals. Just missed.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Ground ball, Alonso. And he grabs it in foul ground. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Nothing doing for. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Here's a high chopper. Gets it to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. And the batter now, Marcelo Meyer. 1 for 3. Ripped to short. Urias handles. Tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. In there, and it's 0-1. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the righty deals. And he hits a ground ball right side. The throw to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score on the mound now, Yimi Garcia.
They know that he can get a right-hander.
Inside the show. Inside the show with Justin Allegri.
Hey there, baseball.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Joined by my partner, Chris. About to get started here. And pitching here today, Jody Johnson. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
All right, ready to get underway. And now for the Jays, Kevin Biggio.
Hey, nobody out now. Hey, place it first. Place it first.
The pitch. That one finds the zone, and we are underway. The pitch. This ball's chopped on the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. And a quick out, number one.
Batting second, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo next up for the Blue Jays. 2 for 10 in the series. Swings through that one. 0-1. No score, just getting started. Top of the first. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next offering is down low. And now it's even 1-1. And a good eye there.
The count 2-1.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Bounced up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. Sends it to first. And there's 2 away. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And a foul ball. The next pitch misses, and that is ball 1 at the belt and fires. On a line, base hit. Rizzo on his horse around third. Stowers throws to second. The tag out. But 1 run does score on the play before the inning. Top of the second, here's Gurriel. Gurriel gets a piece. 0-1 now. Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering is in the dirt. And down on strikes goes Gurriel. Now 1 away. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
The center fielder, number 4.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Stays alive. Righty delivers. Bounce to third. And he grabs it, foul. Next offering is fouled back. That one to first. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Edwin Rios here. In there for strike 1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. And the pitch. Going to count 1 and 2. And a ball evens the count.
2 down, 2 down.
Here's a 2-2. And now it's filled up. 2 down, nobody on. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Gabriel Moreno looks at one outside there. Rios leads off first with 2 down to the inning. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Favre gets under it. Squeezes it. And that will end the inning. One left for Toronto. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Fought off foul.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And down on strikes. And there's one down.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Biggio batting with 1 down, takes the strike. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
1 out now, 1
The
out.
line of the pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next one in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Rizzo batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Here we go, guys.
And now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
The 1-2 stays alive. Next offering upstairs.
I got the count.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That's a laser base hit. So 2 down now, and here is Gio Urshela. Rolled out to second in his first at-bat. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Runner stays where he is, but the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0 is in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. He's held in check. Back here in Baltimore, here's Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike. Next pitch inside. Now 1-2.
Hey, get him yourself right here.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Into center. Mullins under it. Hauls it in. And there's 2 away. And the batter is George Springer. First offering misses the mark.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a pitch. Tapped softly on the ground. Toss to Alonso. That takes care of Springer. And the Blue Jays nothing doing for the Blue. Back now at Oriole Park. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Edwin Rios. And first offering is fouled off. And that one missing low.
Hey, no outs here.
Here's a 1-1. There's a strike.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Didn't quite have enough.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play. Perfectly. Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every bat.
Hard hit left side, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. Moreno leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 gone. Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that one fouled off. Chop to third. Off balance throw in time. And that'll do it. One back here at the ballpark. And the batter now, Anthony Rizzo. First pitch, and he just misses. Kicks and fires. That one pulled foul.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Hit in the air, right field. Vargas settles under it, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Next to hit, Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. Out to center. Mullins makes the catch, and that'll do it. Heart of the order, 3. Welcome back. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That's in for a strike. And a pitch. And it's fouled away. The wind to the pitch. And 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Gurriel gets a piece.
Hey, we got no out.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's George Springer. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Hey, you got one.
Ball 1 there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. And that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. But he's in there easily.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
The 1-1 fouled off left side. And a 1-2. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Urias racing over to make the catch.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Yoan on the ground to third. Toss to Alonso, and that is that. Blue Jays held in check, and it remains. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Yimi Garcia. He's made.
These guys just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these guys, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
7-3 is how this one ends, as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Inside the show with Justin Alexis.
Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll, and towing the slab in this one, Shane Baz. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
On to first. One up, one down. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And the pitch. The other way. Makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now up for Tampa Bay, Randy Arozarena. Well struck left field. That one carrying. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Next offering is fouled back.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
And the next pitch is way outside.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
I think the key is
bottom of the second. And now the catcher for the Rays, Salvador Perez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
There's a strike.
one way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Here we go, guys.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch stays alive. 1-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. 1 down. Now here is Josh Lowe.
Batting 6.
That one's in there. 0-1. No score here in the second. The next offering misses. And a count even 1-1.
1 strike.
That's down and
2
in.
balls, 1 strike.
Hey, we got one.
And a 2-1 on the way. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Kicks and deals. Chopped out in front of the plate. Toss to Alonso. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 7. The first baseman,
Michael Chavis stands in here. Leaves that one down. Righty to the plate. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Chavis drafted as a shortstop. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So 2 down. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Curtis Mead. And now the 0-1. In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. 3rd out, and that ends the. Back now in Tampa Bay. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Manuel Margot up to the plate. On the ground, right side. It's in and out of his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and they don't get an out on the play. Now batting Wander Franco. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Looked like it was a little bit up.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Nobody out. Runner at first. In for a strike. Now 3-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Franco gone on the play. And there's 1 down. Here's the 3rd baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. That hits the dirt. Ball 1.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
1-2 now. Got him swinging. Now 2 out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball. And
here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out there. And welcome back. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Hard hit down the line and left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swings through that one. 0-1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. The punch out there, and there's 2 down.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Next one misses. 2 balls and a strike. And the right-hander deals. Swings through that.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 outs. And one fouled off. This to third. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Next offering is downstairs. That catches the corner.
3 balls, 1
Perez
strike.
off of first with 2 away. Down front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Got him. That is the inning. 1 left for 10. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And it's Michael Chavis at the plate. Left field, way back there. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Swing and a ball popped up, and it falls. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Manuel Margot. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to second for 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. We're through 5. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th. And now the shortstop, Wander Franco. Center field. Mullins makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. And stepping in for the Rays, Ke'Bryan Hayes. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering misses, and 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Hey, plays that first. Plays that first.
The pitch. And a foul ball left side. On a line out towards center. Mullins pulls that one down, out number 2.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Randy Arozarena stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball and fouled off. There's a 1-1. There's a strike.
The count is 1 and 2.
The wide to kick the pitch. Just misses. And the count's even at 2. And he deals. Good eye right there. That's towards center. Mullins has this one sized up. Makes the catch, inning over. Rays held bottom of the inning, and now it's Brandon Lowe. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Got him looking. 1 away.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
The pitch. That just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's downstairs and outside. 2-2 now. And now the count filled up 3-2. So now 3-2. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Low in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Swung on, belted. Way back there.
Heads up, wall.
Hauls it in on the warning track. Down. Back here at Tropicana Field, bottom of the 8th. And now it's Michael Chavis. And that one fouled off. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. The pitch. Out towards right center field. Vargas moving under it. Puts it away for the out. Next is the designated hitter, Curtis Mead. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And that skips in the dirt. Righty delivers. There's a swing and a miss.
2 strikes to count. All right, come on now.
And a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Now 1-1. The wind and the pitch. And that one is in for a strike.
Hey, we got 2.
1-2 to Margot. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. The pitch. And Margot able to spoil that one. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. The next offering misses. Full count now. Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Welcome back. So bottom of the 9th. Here's Wander Franco. First pitch just misses.
He's been so sharp today. Even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
And a pitch.
Ball 2. The count 2-1.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
2-2.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next offering down in the dirt. In the air, left field, down the line. A little bloop single. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder, so he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Hey, just you and him. Blame yourself.
Next pitch is in the dirt. 2-2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And the righty deals. Now fly ball to right center. Vargas under it. Brings it in. And there's one down. Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Coming on for the Orioles, Yimi Garcia. And he'll try to keep this big lead right where it is.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Inside the show. And now, inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Alexis.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on. Ready to go now. And starting this one, Jody Johnson. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
He touched the ninth inning his last time out. Really wanted the complete game. Didn't get it, but he did get the W. They'd love to see him pitch deep into this one again.
Okay, all set to go. Raimel Tapia up to hit. That one's in there, and this one is off and running. Left-hand hitter waits. Strike two. Left-hand batter waits. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Stays alive. Next offering is way upstairs. And the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
In the dirt. He is safe. 1-1 now. Slapped foul. The 1-2. And now 2-2. No outs. Runner on second. Next offering is down low. 3-2 now. Hit weakly on the ground. He handles it himself. One out in the top of the first. Now the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And that's in there for strike one. And a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Johnson, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team.
One at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. On to the bottom of of the first. And towing the slab here, Robbie Ray.
Very dominant his last time out. Picked up the win. Only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1 the count.
And a foul ball.
Hey, no one down here.
And down on strikes. And quickly 1 away in the second. So now here's the DH. Abraham Toro. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. 1 down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Went too far that time. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. This is Joey Bart. First offering and it just misses. And a pitch. And now 2-1. And downstairs.
2 down now.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball. And he walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Max Schrock at the plate now. Looks at 1 down below the zone. Next one misses. Ball 2. Just missed.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
And a 3-0 finds the zone.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Evan White swings through 1 there. Bart on second. Schrock on at first with 2 down. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And that'll do it. Mariners leave. Back here in Baltimore, on to the 3rd inning. Here's the left fielder, Raimel Tapia. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Just a weak fly ball this time. Urias makes the grab, and there's 1 away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. The wind to kick the pitch. On the ground, right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. And they get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Ryan Anderson. In there, and it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
On the ground to the left. Cowser collects. Zips it to first. That's out number 3. Mariners go. And welcome back. Start of the 4th. Here's Taylor Trammell. That one's in there. Strike 1. In the air to left down the line. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Next pitch is popped up. And there's 1 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Toro In the box now, no balls and a strike. And the 0-1. And he pumps it a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Trammell, the runner at second with one away. Next pitch, way upstairs. And the right-hander deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this. But he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Next offering misses. And that's ball one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about
off-balance feed, there's one. Out there, but that's all they'll get. Here's the second baseman, Matt Schrock. He reached on a walk his first time. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. On now to the bottom of the. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Evan White. Johnson back to work. There's a strike.
No outs here, fellas.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Vargas settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Raimel Tapia getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. He singled and scored in the first. Still the only run of the game. The pitch. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Toss to Alonso. And the first two set down to the top of the fifth. Two outs, base is empty. And now for Seattle, Brandon Nimmo. In there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, here we go now.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that will drop foul. And he deals.
You got room, you got room. I go.
Cowser makes the catch, and that'll do it. And 1, 2, 3 go to Mariners. Back here at the ballpark, now it's going to be Ryan Anderson. The pitch. There's a strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. In the air, left field. Hayes has a beat on it. One down.
just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
The wind and the pitch. Foul ball there.
These guys like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
The 0-2. That one drifts inside. Next pitch is outside.
You're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Mullins drifts towards it.
Me.
Snags it for the second out. Digging in, J.P. Crawford, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a pop off in foul ground. Kowser makes the catch, and that'll do it. 2-3-4 due up in the home half. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Mariners DH, Abraham Toro. There's a strike. That one missed.
Nobody here, nobody.
And a count 1-2. Kicks and fires. Stays alive.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
And a pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Fires to first, throws, save. And that was close. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see.
Ball 4, take the base. He's out. Your attention, please. That's ball 4. Now, ball 4, take the base. Number 75.
Two outs, bases full. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
2 outs. Fought off foul. Here's the 0-2. Got him. Huge strikeout there. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB.
Inside the show with your host.
Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim. Almost ready to get underway. Pitching in our game today, Marcus Stroman.
Yeah, Boog, he went deep into the game last time, only allowed 1 run, but he took a tough loss. Got to bounce back from those quickly and know that today's a new day. You can get that W.
Out to short. Toss to Alonso. One gone, bottom half of the first. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And the first offering is not close. And that's through there for a strike. Next offering way off the plate. Line drive, base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Mike Trout, just a special player, a special human, does everything well on the baseball field and seems to do it as well off the field.
Ryan Reynolds takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. That one ripped. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Marsh around third. He will score. And now just a 2-run deficit.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Anthony Rendon stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. Next offering is down low. 1-1.
Let's go.
This one in the air right field. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the second, and here is C.J. Cron. Swings and misses. That's strike one. And a swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Oh, pretty big contrast in that at bat. First couple of pitches down in the zone, and those are competitive pitches, so you have to respect it as a hitter. And then with 2 strikes, ran that fastball by him up high, and there was just no catching up.
Johnson, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts. And next for L.A., James McCann.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Now the 0-1.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Next offering is in the dirt. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Angels go quietly. Back here at Angel Stadium, here's Joe Adele. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Ball one low.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
Next pitch misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Adele gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering is down low. And a foul ball.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. So in now for the Angels, Brandon Marsh. That one's in there, 0-1. And ball 1. The 1-1. Here's a strike.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Good eye in that spot.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tying run at the plate. Out to short, and it gets by him.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And you can feel this crowd waking up.
Favre makes the catch. 2 down.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And it's through for a hit. Adele around third. He'll score, and they trail by 1. Here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
And we got 2.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. At the belt and fires. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate, but no advance from the runners. First and second, 2 down. On the ground right side. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Bottom of the fourth, and now C.J. Cron. There's a strike.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Here's David Bodie. He's 0 for 1.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate. Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
The pitch. And McCann fouls it off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. And the inning is over. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The wind of the pitch. Out to short, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, David Fletcher. And the pitch. And that one fouled off. Adell aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. Rolled over to third, dives, but it kicks off his glove. Toss to Alonso. They get him, but it was pretty close. You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
Brandon Marsh, the next to hit. And that one wrapped foul. On the ground. Cowser picks it up, whips it to first. Score at 5-3 for the second out with the third baseman shifted over there. Mike Trout stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And the pitch. And now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
This one in the dirt. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th inning, and now batting Mike Trout. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Not the best swing that time from the first-round pick. And the righty deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a pitch. Stays alive. And the 0-2. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Ryan Reynolds here. And that's in there for strike 1. 1 down, base is empty. On the ground, right side, sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And now it's even up.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And here it comes. And fouled off. Reynolds leads off first with one away. Hit hard, base hit. Stowers to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And the 0-1. Grounder might be two. Goes to second for one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Set for the last half of the seventh. So in now for the Angels, David Bodie. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Kicks and deals. That one fouled off. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
McCann in the box now. Takes strike one. And there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready. The final here today as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
The show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Jody Johnson. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And he grounds one back up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. First offering, misses the mark.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well.
Urias tossed to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. And now the O's will get their first crack. Back here in Baltimore, and here is Aaron Judge. Judge rips that one. That's back there.
Heads up. Bench.
Pulls it in on the warning track.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins turns and moving to his left. Puts it away for the out.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Second inning here, no score. That one misses in the dirt. And it's fouled away. Lifted in the air, right center field. Vargas racing over to make the catch. So the Yanks go in order. We'll go to the back now at Oriole Park. Top half of the third inning. Keston Hiura up to hit now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Keston Hiura.
And that one upstairs. The wind to kick the 2-0. There's a strike. Here comes a pitch. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Mullins puts it away, and there's one away. And here is Estevan Florial. 3 for 11 in the series coming in. In there for strike one. Top of the third, no score. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And first offering is fouled off. To the right side. Over to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Welcome back as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trey Turner. And first offering is fouled off. The wind to kick the pitch. Foul ball. 0-2 now. And that one a little bit high.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
On the run, sends it over to first. One up, one down. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Good contact guy, good defender. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. And there's the strike. Next offering is fouled back.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Righty to the plate.
No, inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The next offering misses. And a full count now. And the right-hander deals. Slap the other way, foul. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And he walked him.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. The pitch. And a foul ball. The 1-1. Good eye right there. Giancarlo Stanton, certainly a physical presence. And Chris, one of the more imposing guys at the plate in the entire sport.
He's a force, and I think it's scary for pitchers thinking about making a mistake to him because...
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And there's a foul ball. Payoff pitch. And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Dominguez, the lead runner at second. Stanton over at first, so 1 away. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. Josh Bell stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1 so far. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. The Yankees score first. It's 3-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Fly ball to right. Vargas under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Keston Hiura. First pitch is in the dirt. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play. And I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
And now it's Esteban Florial. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In there, and it's 0-1. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Next pitch is popped up. Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Bounced out to short. That ends the frame. Down in order.
No one out now. No one out.
The right-hander back to work. A little bit low.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. 2-1 now.
Counted 3-1.
Line drive, base hit down the line. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found
a shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so.
Inside the Inside the Show Justin Allegri.
Hi.
Inside the show. Here's Inside the show with Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the San Diego Padres combined to allow only 4 hits as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 12-1. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
Inside. Inside. Inside the show with Justin Allegri.
The month of August is coming to a close, and tomorrow rosters will expand. But first, here's what happened in yesterday's action. Looking first at the American League East, the Orioles combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Cardinals on the road 1-0. As of right now, the Cardinals are in first place in the NL Central, 2 games up on second place. And the Orioles sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, 17 games out of first. The Astros put together 10 total hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 7-2. At the start of the day, the Yankees are in 3rd place in the AL East, 14.5 out of first. And the Astros are in 3rd place in the AL West, 19 games out of first. The Rays pounded out 17 hits in this one as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 10-0. Entering the day's action, the Blue Jays are in last place in the AL East. They're 17.5 games out of first. And the Rays are atop the division. They hold a comfortable 8-game advantage. The Boston Red Sox earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-1. Heading into the day, the Red Sox sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wildcard. While the Mariners are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri. Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the American League East, the Bo Sox totaled 11 hits as they blew out Baltimore 7-1. As of right now, the Red Sox are in second place in the AL East, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race, while the Orioles are fourth in the division, 17 games out of first. Charles Slaughter got his 6th win of the year out of the bullpen, helping the Rays over the White Sox 3-1. In the standings, the Rays sit in first place in the American League Eastern Division. They hold a comfortable 8-game advantage. And the White Sox sit in third place in the American League Central. They're 7.5 games out of first. Luis Severino got the W, his 11th this season, helping the Pinstripes pass the Blue Jays 3-1. His ERA is currently in the top 5 in the American League. At the start of the day, the Blue Jays sit in last place in the American League East Division. They're 17.5 games out of first, while the Yankees are third in the division, 14.5 out of first. The Tigers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 6-4. The win was their 6th in a row. As of today, the Twins sit in last place in the American League Central Division, 20 games out of first.
Alright, man, I'll see you. I didn't even notice you've been here if you've been typing, sorry.
From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox.
I got a PS5 now, so that it pops up and goes away so fast.
Debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around him. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow.
Just about set to go, and our starting pitcher here today, Julio Urias. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singing.
Well, he recently got his 100th victory of his career. Got here pretty fast. I know he's excited to be in triple digits. Now it's time to work on one-on-one. Excited to see him on the mound today.
And the 1-0. Swing and a broken bat flare towards left. Zips it across. One up, one down. Rico Franco, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Slow roll into first. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 outs. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Next pitch downstairs, ball 1. That one missing inside. And he lays down a bunt. Throw on to Torkelson. Got him trying to bunt for a hit.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone is playing back. You assume that's going to...
And into the box for Baltimore, Rico Franco. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and fires. Vargas on third with 2 out. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed, though.
And now the lefty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. Runner at third, 2 away. Bounce to the right side, and that's just foul. Next offering is foul back. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and that is that. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And here it comes. Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One, 2 now. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The punch out there. 2 gone now. Steve Vargas, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And that's in there for strike one. And a pitch. Swing and a miss.
Definitely not going to make his highlight tape.
Two outs. And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back in Boston, here's Kiermaier now. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First offering misses the mark. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball is going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
The 1-1 is upstairs. 2-1. Left-hand hitter waits. And now it's filled up.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. Around first, digging for 2. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That was loud contact.
Urias back to work. And that misses off the outside edge. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. Rico Franco with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Now here is Ramon Urias. In there for strike one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And a pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
And a swing and a miss. So he's gotten deep into this game. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Gunnar Henderson will hit next. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Steve Vargas. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. So up next, Rico Franco. On the ground, a short could be 2. Over to Story for 1. Double play as they get out of another jam. And the inning, a new arm into the game. The righty, Jimmy Garcia. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Well, I think that what makes him so tough against left-handers is he hides the ball for a long time. And from that same side, harder for you to determine which part of the plate it's going to end up on.
Henderson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The pitch. And it's even up.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Steve Vargas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Rutschman off of first with 2 away. And another ball.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Tying run at the plate. That one missed. Now 3-0.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Next offering is fouled back. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
The tying run at the plate. Got him, and that's the ball game. 2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew.
Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East,
on the first pitch. And our pitcher tonight, Luis Garcia. So up next, Gunnar Henderson. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. One down, base is empty. Falling behind 2-1. That's down and in.
One strike.
Payoff pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball there. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Into center and a base hit. Gunnar Henderson with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Back to the top of the lineup, Steve Vargas, the next to hit for the Orioles. Checks over to first, back safely.
Well, I'm not sure if he expected to get 9 outs in this one, but he had the gas in the tank to get it done. Kind of a throwback save for this guy today, but helps the team get the win. As you can see, they're pretty happy about it, and they're celebrating his performance in this one.
10-2 the final in this one, as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score tonight. Inside the Show.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside
the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Baltimore Orioles totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 7-3. As of today, the Orioles sit in last place in the American. The Tampa Bay Rays combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the victory in extra innings over the Red Sox 4-3. The Blue Jays completed a 3-game series sweep as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 7-2. The Detroit Tigers earned the 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 4-2. The White Sox allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 3-2. The A's knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 8-4. The Rangers combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 2-0. The Washington Nationals beat the Braves in Atlanta 3-1. The Phillies racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 7-6. The Chicago Cubs grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the best.
Inside the show with Justin Allegri.
Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. For Game 6 of the World Series, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim bested the visiting Padres, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year.